Welcome, my friends. It's Thursday, our session number 9. 9 because the first 6 you're repeating twice, and the 7th, 8th, 9th, and so on are for week 3 and 4. Today, we're gonna jump straight into master of our session, which is Patrick McKeown, the author of Oxygen Advantage book. And I really want you to recommend not only read that book, but to actually do what he's talking about. You can see many of his talks like TED Talks. It's really worthy to check out also Mackenzie's podcasts about breathing and CO2 tolerance, but not only, mostly about how important it is to nose breathe. This is why 95% of our training, this training plan, we are doing actually nose breathing. So today, in terms of resistance, set a low one. We've got 5 minutes warm up, and then we go to the set of 6 2-minute breathing intervals with 2 minutes rest between them, and really a short cool down. It will be just 2 minutes cool down, because once again the intensity is low, but we are working on our breathing. Okay, so the breath is extremely important. One quote I want to just leave you with today from Patrick McKeown is, "Shut your mouth and change your life." And nose breathing has impact on how our face look like, how our nasal cavities look like, our teeth. It calms us down, but also we can use certain technique for enhancing CO2 tolerance. Why do we need it? CO2, just like a lactate, has been demonized. We've been taught it's just bad, and that's all. We need to get rid of it. And the thing is, we don't want to get rid of too much CO2 just during everyday life and our performance. So today we're going to teach our body to tolerate even more CO2 in the system. Find your comfortable cadence. I'm at 85 right now, and actually a little bit lower than I would like to, because I don't want too much noise, because today I'm on the rollers. I want you to feel comfortable, and I hope you like this new approach of mine to these sessions, which is no music, no huffing and puffing from me. You can listen to your favorite music in the background. It's kind of silent here, and I want to keep it that way. Okay, so 140, and now I'm explaining to you how do we breathe during those 6 2-minute intervals. 6 times 2 minutes. We're going to nose breathe just as you're doing it right now during the warm-up, but after taking inhale and exhale, we do a pause, and we stop breathing. We do a pause between the exhale and the inhale for just like a second or two, because we don't want to create this urge to breathe again and then to breathe much faster to make up for the loss of the oxygen. You just want to do it a little bit longer. You want to do a pause, which you don't do at all between the exhale and inhale probably, so that it will be just a little uncomfortable, a little, really a little. And we should maintain the same breathing pattern and rhythm throughout whole 2 minutes interval. So 30 seconds to go. Find your rhythm. Now you should be breathing really comfortably through the nose. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose, inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. 10 seconds left, and then just go with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale through the nose, Exhale through the nose, stop. Inhale, inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose, stop. And now find your rhythm. I'm going to show you my rhythm, but it doesn't have to be your rhythm, okay? So, go. Whoops. I think my pause is just between 1 and 2 seconds, maybe 1.5 seconds, and that's just enough to force our body to deal with CO2 better. Keep on doing it, 55 seconds left. Done. Okay, now turn to normal nose breathing, meaning inhale and exhale through the nose. We shut our mouth, but just don't think about the rhythm. Let your brain regulate that, and this is our 2 minutes recovery. So just remember that quote, shut your mouth and change your life. The correct breathing regulates pH of our blood. We produce less free radicals when breathing correctly, breathing through the nose mainly. And I'm not going to convey any message like, hey, just shut your mouth, we'll be just nose breathing right now in any condition. No, but we mouth breathe way too much. We are always in the doing mode, not even stress mode, doing mode. We want to always do something. I think Patrick McKeown said also, we are not human doings, we're human beings. But I heard that from Joe Dispenza and other teachers too, but it's true. So regulate your breath. Let your parasympathetic system slow you down and relax. But this exercise actually, in particular, will increase our ability to process CO2. And CO2 in the system is needed for our hemoglobin to not transport, but give the oxygen up to the cells that need it. So we do need CO2. If we tolerate more, we win races. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and go for the second interval. Nose breathe, nose in, nose out, pause, and remember, work with your diaphragm. So let your belly to do the work, not the upper chest on any movement right here, okay? Let's go. Done. The second one is done. You might want to go off the saddle for a while, since we are really putting more pressure on the saddle during such a low intensity, right? Because we're not pushing with the legs downwards so much. So feel free to stand up in between the intervals. But the intervals itself, the breathing intervals, we should be doing seated. So take your time to relax. Change the breathing just to normal. Don't think about the rhythm. And we've got 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Okay, after 2 intervals, you should know your own tempo. So let's go 3, 2, 1, and the third one should be nice, even pace. And you should understand what's happening during that pause. You will feel just a little bit urge to breathe in. So that might be just for 1 or 2 seconds. Let's do it. Breathe in, breathe out, stop. Breathe in, breathe out, stop. Keep on doing this. Done. 3 out of 6. Nice work. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? You may actually use the comment section for your own need. You may be writing how many times you've done it, how you felt. It will just stay here. You can make it just your diary. Remember about everything we've learned so far, which is pedaling technique. Don't push it. Don't do crazy stuff with your knees. Your position should be nice, stable. You want to look composed, comfortable, and no pains and aches. The end of this season, 2022, for me was surprisingly amazing. Just 3 races, just among my hectic schedule around building this base, studio, workshop and the house. They are huge, but I've done so well just by using smart training. Smart meaning not equipment, smart thinking about how do I train, not putting too much stress on my body, and being ready for the next one, for the next session, and for the next session, and for the next session. All right, are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Nose breathe in, out, pause, in, out, pause. If you feel it's too intense, the reason is very simple. You have too much resistance. So you can either change the gears on your bike, find lighter one, or lower the resistance on your trainer if you can. Okay, continue that for 90 seconds. Done. All right. Think about your position on the bike. Maybe you want to go off the saddle. And now just get excited about your new, probably, most likely, new breathing technique, which has such a huge impact on how you'll feel and how you will train and race. I'm very excited about that. I've been trying this method, not only these intervals, but rather just nose breathing, in general, nose breathing every time. And I can tell you one thing I've noticed 100% is that I have more flow now, more airflow through my nose. It was clogged quite often. And I felt like this was diminishing my performance during the races because I always had to clean my nose during the race and didn't work well for me. So I was mouth breathing, changing the pH of my blood, changing the metabolism, the use of fat and sugar. So it has an impact. I feel difference, and we'll see the difference in my performance. I'm not gonna even wait for the racing season. We're gonna do the test. Okay, 20 seconds left and 2 more intervals ahead of us. Focus on working with your belly, taking the air low into your lungs. 3, 2, 1, nose in, nose out, pause. Nose in, nose out, pause, and find your own rhythm. Done. Okay, my friends. One last interval left. You should be feeling nice and warm. And if you're doing it in the morning, once again, you're gonna have a great day. Your ability to think, make decisions, enjoy the day is much greater right now. So maybe listen to your favorite music if you have it in the background. And we're doing the last one in 125. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Make a beautiful, rhythmic and smooth breathing with those short pauses. The pause must be after the exhale, not after the inhale. Let's do it. Done. Thank you very much, my friends. You're all champions. Now, meditate a little during those 2 minutes of a cool down about this session. How did you feel about it? How do you feel right now? Think of your pedaling technique. Is it smooth? Are you still composed? No aches? Have you dialed the position on the bike in? Think about all that, and I'm gonna talk to you in 1 minute. And now the sun wants to say goodbye to us as well. Oh, it's so shiny right now. Thank you very much, guys. I'm gonna see you tomorrow during also a pretty light session. We're preparing for the intervals. So 3, 2, 1. See you, my friends.